Hey guys, just waiting for the hubby to come and pick me up from work, so I thought I'd do a brain fart. I have no foundation on and my eyes are pretty much shot, but there you go. I wanted to tell you all my secrets, all my magic secrets for losing 20 pounds in about 4 months. Which was, you know, it's very magical. And I went from this to this. And I'm really happy about it. I think it's great. And I wish I'm gonna get you to come in close. Come in close. Closer. Closer, let me tell you, closer. It's a secret. Shh, don't tell anyone. Eat food, not too much, mostly vegetables. And exercise. Basically, you have to take in fewer calories than you expend. And that's the only way to do it. You can try green tea, although the people are having issues with that. Don't try green tea. It's not a good idea. Or the green coffee, yeah. In general, if there was something that actually worked for losing weight other than eating less and exercising more, there would only have to be one diet book. That would be it. There would be one diet book. And we know there isn't. There's an entire section when you go to the bookstore. So I wish I had, like, I wish, everybody wishes, I wish I had a magic thing that I could do, that I could say, yeah, just take this pill and you'll lose all the weight. But you won't. And the reason, if you're doing something and it works, stay with it. Like, do it, 100%, go for it. But in general, diets work. Because whatever you're doing, whether it's going from taking out all your carbs, no carbs, I'm not going to do any carbs, carbs are evil. You're paying attention to what you're eating. And you are removing carbs, so you probably are eating more vegetables, would be tip number 2 with my magic trick. And you're reducing the number of calories you're taking in, you will lose weight. That's amazing. It doesn't matter if you eat late at night. The body doesn't work like that. The body doesn't work like, oh, well, if you eat after this point, people aren't going to agree with me, and you don't have to agree with me, but honest to God, that is the single most successful way for losing weight is to eat less and exercise more. Have more calories going out than are coming in. And it's hard to do. It's not fun. You want to reach a point. Actually, I am going to recommend something. And again, hashtag not sponsored, because nobody sponsors me for anything. But there is an app you can get. It's a free app on your phone, and it's called MyFitnessPal. And you set it up, and you can record everything that you're eating. So you keep your caloric count, and it gives you what your caloric count should be for the weight you are, the height you are, the age you are, and where you want to be. So I find it very helpful. You can also add in your exercise, whatever it is you do to exercise. And if you have a Fitbit, I have one. You can't see it because I got my sleeves rolled up and I'm using one hand to hold this because I have really high-tech filming equipment. You can attach your Fitbit to it, or you can hook your Fitbit up so it will read your steps throughout the day. And then you can add in any extra, because I try and do kickboxing. I try to do it twice a week. Sometimes I only get it in once a week, and then I do a thing we call afterburn, where I go, which is basically weight training and circuit training. So I work out a minimum of 3 times a week, and I'm normally, even with the unicorn frappuccino expedition that we had, I try and be pretty good throughout the week about what I'm eating, I can tell you what I eat. It's not that hard. So we're going to say, what, 2 to 3 cups of spinach, 1/3 of a banana, and 1 cup of fat-free, sugar-free protein powder. Whatever protein powder you like. And that's what I have for breakfast every morning. And then when I do lunch throughout the week, I tend to have a protein, and sometimes I will go out on a limb and have Melba toast. Oh my goodness. Or a whole grain bread. And a protein like a cheese or a boiled egg, or possibly sometimes I make turkey burgers, something like that. So if you're vegetarian, you're going to want to stick with cheese or hummus or soy protein of some kind. But it's good to have the protein in your body because it keeps you full. So that's what I do throughout the week. And then at night, again, I usually just have veggies of some kind. I prefer raw veggies, but that's just because I prefer raw veggies. That's all. And I will have them, and again, a protein, like the turkey, the egg, something like that. But on the weekends, I don't worry about it. On the weekends, I eat what I want. And I started doing that once I lost the 20 pounds. Up until that point, I was following it pretty stringently. And you do anyway. One of the best pieces of advice I got about cheating on any kind of diet you're doing, because diets end. This is the life. You're choosing to have a specific life. So the best advice I got is eat whatever you want for a cheat meal, but don't make it something that you're going to feel badly about, because you want to feel good about yourself. That's why you're doing everything you're doing, is to feel good about yourself. And I want you to feel good about yourself. So yeah, my advice is, create the life you want to live and live your life the best you can. And there's a huge lie out there that people are going to tell you, and they're going to tell you after menopause you will gain 10 pounds a year. That's bullshit. That does not have to happen. Women who go through menopause do gain weight. I got put into menopause when I had my cancer treatment. So, and I gained 15 pounds, and I was already overweight. So to lose the 20 pounds was exactly the same way I would have lost it when I was in my 20s. Reduce the calories coming in, boost up the calories going out. So that's my magic, and I've said so a million times again, because that's the way I roll. And I hope somebody finds it helpful. If not, then you just wasted, what, 10 minutes of your life? Diet groups like Weight Watchers are actually good, and I think one of the reasons that they're good, and I, again, not sponsored by Weight Watchers or anything, but one of the reasons that something like that works is because you have accountability. So having a weight loss buddy is a great idea. One of my best friends, Gilles, who you saw in the unicorn frappuccino video, he's also always, concerned about health and weight. And my husband, Mr. Wicked, is also very concerned about health and me being healthy. I mean, that's a big concern for us. So he does Brazilian jiu-jitsu while I go to kickboxing. I don't do jiu-jitsu. It's a little too hardcore for me. A little too much contact. So find something that you love to do. I love kickboxing. I'm going to try and get some footage because it's one of my favorite things to do. And the place I go, they just make it so much fun. And if it's fun, you keep doing it. And I guess that's everything. Eat food, not too much, mostly vegetables. Reduce the number of calories coming in. Bump up the calories going out. Find yourself a workout buddy or a diet buddy, or join a group. Give yourself some accountability. And that is my magic plan for losing 20 pounds in 4 months. I think it was 4 months. Might have been 3. regardless, I hope you're all having an absolutely fabulous day. I feel like I keep picking up other YouTubers' catchphrases at the end, which is a little weird and unintentional. I work in animation, so while I'm working, I often listen to YouTube, and I think I've started absorbing stuff. I think we all do. If you found anything helpful, yay, terrific. Give me a thumbs up. If you thought this was a waste of your time, you can give me a thumbs down. I'm okay either way. I'd love for you to stay and subscribe if you're not a subscriber. If you're new to the channel, hello. Nice to meet you, and please, click that subscribe button. It's down here or over here. I never remember which way it goes, but it's down there. Subscribe. You can leave me a comment. You can leave me a request or a question, or, ask me my opinion about something, because I'm really hard to get an opinion out of. And that's it. That's all I got. That's my sign off. My sign off is crap. That's why I keep stealing other YouTubers' sign offs. See ya.